Hello guys, I did not make an early link video. I don't think the changes were worth mentioning, so I decided to make an Act 1 Monk speedrun guide, showing some ideas which you can use in your runs or when 0.5 finally arrives. The biggest change in this patch is Talismans, with some new options when it comes to the early game. When the patch came out, all primal forms had a 30 movement speed bonus. It was changed, so now only wolf form has it. The bonus is also applied to the dodge animation, which makes for a slight boost compared to sprint. This makes a huge difference when dealing with corners and decreases the chance of getting hit. The basic skill in this form, called Shred, creates ice fragments when hitting frozen enemies. Currently it works on Frozen Locus, which makes this combo the best single target DPS against stationary enemies. The second skill I'm using is Killing Palm. This skill allows to get power charges, but can also be used as a travel skill. If you don't get a talisman early, I recommend to use basic staff attacks. Falling Thunder, which Monk gets at the start of the game, can be used to improve clearing speed and single target damage. I only use it if I get some power charges, otherwise I spam the Frozen Locus and standard attacks. One of the hardest fights in the game is Areagne if you fight her on level 2 or 3 without gear. Getting a strong talisman or a strong staff helps a lot. Frozen Locus can be used as a defensive skill here. Another way is to collect some power charges and getting in and out of the fight if possible. When it comes to support gems, Thrill of the Kill for Killing Palm is my favorite, but it is bad for early pack clear. Make sure to get the other gems first for your area skills. Magnified Effect, called Attunement, work very well on Frozen Locus. Improve your basic quarterstaff attack damage with rapid attacks and lightning attunement. Large monster packs will be a problem early in the game because Monk is very squishy. Take your time and let the enemies trigger the explosions, so you don't get hit too much. A very important note to make is that Frozen Locus should stay at level 1 for your entire gameplay. I didn't test yet how much difference it would make to increase its level for further acts, but it is important that the explosion happens as fast as possible. Ideally, it should take only one of your basic attacks. Using the charged Falling Thunder to boost the clear speed takes some practice, the positioning is key. Same goes for Killing Palm, but if you get used to that combo, it does make a difference in the gameplay. Remember to look for a long quarterstaff and any flat damage bonuses on gear while moving from zone to zone. Whenever you get an additional gem, use it to skill Frozen Bomb for the exposure effect. Most of Monk's DPS comes from elemental damage, so that skill will be helpful through your entire run. Works very well with Frozen Locus too. You can cast it on top of it to help destroying it. A big part of speedrunning is map knowledge. Moving fast from zone to zone has a downside though. You don't get good gear, so you are forced to use only builds that work straight away. Slower gameplay allows you to try out other options, but sadly there ain't too many right now. There should be more interactions like the one with Shred and Frozen Locus, where you can create ice fragments. I hope the game will eventually shift into that direction. Nevertheless, the build that I'm showing here is actually quite fun. There is only a single Act 1 Monk run submitted to speedrun.com, which was using Glacial Cascade. I don't think it's the way anymore. Shout out to my countryman Arco for giving me other ideas though. I did not manage to get under 35 minutes yet with Monk, but I think it's possible. I want to focus on full campaign runs now. Let me know in the comments if you prefer longer runs. Coming back to the guide, on level 6 we get the bell. It is still very strong after all of those nerfs from patch 0.1. I use it mostly for single target, but it is also very helpful for clear in zones like, for example, Freightorn. Early on, it seems that the best defense for this class is offense. Killing bosses fast is the only way to sustain. The higher level you get, Monk starts becoming much stronger compared to other classes. Single target is very good because of high ailments and stun, and the skill tree location is very good as well. It seems to me that Frozen Locus solves clear, but going for Heralds is always a great option. If you are not speedrunning, always go for the King in the Mists to get your free spirit. One of the skills from the primal category you can get is Pounce. It requires a level 3 skill gem and some stats. It is a travel skill that can improve your overall movement speed. On higher levels you can put skills like Frozen Mark in it to apply it on Pounce, which is a great utility. After getting a level 11 weapon, the level 1 Frozen Locus gets one shot by your basic attack, and Herald skills also affect it. At that point your clear speed gets crazy and the campaign becomes easy. Cold is also really good for Act 2. I think solving Act 1 for Monk will make a big difference for starting a league with this class. That's it for this guide. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm practicing now Act 4 runs, so you have to be patient for the next video. Enjoy the bonus clips and see you here or on speedrun.com.